Hello, friends of the YouTubes. It is at long last time to update Low Gravity. I mean to say Ragamuffins role-playing game. And as with a number of other updates I've said in the past, this one's the last big one. I know. I should stop saying that because it's probably going to not even be true, but I'm pretty sure it's true this time. I wrote an entire new chapter, this time an opening chapter, filled with instructions on how to play the game, how role-playing games work, role-playing terminology, examples of play. Everything that I've been talking about adding for forever is now in the book, as well as stuff for the Atlas corporate states involving Atlas troopers and ships and crews and all that stuff. I added in new rules for vehicle combat. I added in new rules for like balance out dodging and to make the unskilled rolls a little bit more easy to understand. And I even did a tweak literally during the last game session where I changed parrying slightly. Or at least just the description of parrying slightly. There's still lots and lots of bug fixes and playtesting to do and spell checking to do, and I want to add fiction to the thing. I actually mentioned in the new first chapter that there is going to be fiction in it, and obviously art and stuff. But like aside from the fiction, I think at this point the fiction, the bug fixes, and some general cleaning stuff like adding a couple more NPCs and a couple more player character example sheets. It's basically like this is the last major thing that was like, yes, this needs to be in the book before it for it to be an actual book, like for it to be an actual role-playing game book. It needs this whole introductory section, and it was a pain in the ass to write. Like this is about 30 pages of additional stuff just from the intro, and it was not easy writing because a lot of it was very technical stuff, and a lot of it was very dry, very explanatory stuff that was like meant to explain things for new players. But hopefully now someone who is totally unfamiliar with role-playing games can read this book and understand how to play a role-playing game, and that's something I've been trying to work to do. Now that I'm this close to being done, I actually will tell you what my next plan is, which is a game I'm calling Big Iron Magic, which will be using the low gravity role-playing game system, but for a new setting and with new mechanics because it's going to be a fantasy gunslinging adventure game. So there's going to be rules for, expanded rules for horseback riding, rules for magic, a couple of forms of magic, rules for, special, questing items and more brutal combat for this Western theme and for the lack of ability to effectively heal and making up for the fact that you don't have ships anymore and all sorts of stuff. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. But that's the big step. But thank you so much for continuing to join me on this journey through Ragamuffins. We are almost done. We are this close to being done with the book. And I'm probably actually going to start writing Big Iron Magic as I continue to polish and finish up Low Gravity. And as soon as I have something worth showing, I will put that up. In fact, I might even put that up as soon as I have anything, that isn't just super rough sketches, outlining stuff. As soon as it's even in a state where it's playable as sort of a pseudo add-on to Rag, I will start putting it up. As soon as you can basically use it in any way, shape, or form, I'm gonna start putting it up. So look forward to that. But the last big thing is just writing the fiction, the example of just the fiction stuff, because I feel like that's important. But yeah, aside from that, we're basically there. Thank you so much for joining us. Hope you enjoy Update 8. Version 8. Sorry. Thanks so much for joining us. Please enjoy the continuing adventures, and thank you for continued support. I'm very tired. I apologize. Bye.